morning, Falcons. Today is Thursday, April 10th, 2025. I'm Tommy, and this is your view from the Falcons Nest. There will be a meeting for any student interested in traveling to France during Spring Break 2027 on Monday, April 14th during SRT. The meeting will take place in Mr. Merrill's room 105. Please come and join us if you're interested. John Glenn's first college and career fair will be held April 24th. Culinary arts students will provide lunch for the vendors. The Indiana Department of Natural Resources announced several state parks, including Potato Creek State Park, offer guests with mobility issues the option to utilize one of their Indiana State Park trial chairs. WSJV reports that the motorized chair are offered free of charge and can be taken on trails and around facilities. DNR officials list the passenger weight limit as 250 pounds and cannot be used while raining or in muddy conditions. Only one person should be sitting in the chair at a time. The chair available at Potato Creek State Park is the Action Track chair access model and can be found at the Nature Center. Park officials say you must register 2 days in advance by calling the Nature Center at 574-914-4347 to ensure availability. The park chairs can be used on trails 1 and 2 and the beach. The chair cannot be safely used on roads. USA Today has named LaPorte as the second best small town in Midwest. Another Indiana community, Madison, is ranked number 1. In this week's edition of Health Minute, the number of measles cases in Indiana is growing and it is happening in Allen County. The Indiana Department of Health has confirmed 5 additional cases of measles, according to WNDU. This comes after health officials confirmed the first case earlier this week, bringing the total of cases in the state to 6. The new cases include 4 children and 2 adults. The 4 children were said to be unvaccinated, while the vaccination status of the adults is unclear. Health officials say all 6 cases are connected to each other, but they don't know at this time if they are linked to outbreaks in other states. Most children are immunized for measles, mumps, and rubella before they start school. Most adults born before 1957 are considered immune. Measles is considered an airborne disease, and 1 case represents an outbreak. That's this week's Health Minute. And now the weather.
Weather right now. Rain. Temperature 36 degrees. Real feel 34. Air quality fair. Moving on to 3-day forecast. High today will be a 48. Low today will be a 30. It's going to rain. Tomorrow, Friday, high of 50, low 28. Sun. Saturday, high of 57, low 40. Sun. That's all we have for weather. Down to the main desk for sport.
The South Bend Tribune reports 9 area high schools, Elkhart, LaPorte, Michigan City, Marion, Northridge, Penn, South Bend Adams, and South Bend Riley, and South Bend St. Joe are making history this spring by being part of the first sanctioned boys volleyball state tournament. Interest is increasing and team participation is up 33% at Riley this year. The first IHS AA state tournament has 136 schools competing. 16 sectionals will feed into 4 regional states, culminating with a state championship game Saturday, May 31st, at a site still to be determined. Area sectionals, which run May 13th through the 17th, are being hosted by Michigan City and Elkhart.
John Glenn athletes have a busy schedule over the next 3 days. Thanks to this month's inclement weather, the softball Lady Falcons will host Triton tonight. Their game with Kincaid Valley last night was postponed and will be rescheduled. Their game at Westville will be Wednesday. The boys golf team had its match with New Prairie, postponed last night. They will tee off at 5 p.m. at New Prairie. The track teams will be at Rochester tonight. The baseball team hosts Couts, and tomorrow the Falcons host Pioneer. Saturday, the boys golf team will be at Round Barn Invitational in Rochester. The girls tennis team will host their own invitational. The baseball team hosts Berrien Springs for a doubleheader. And now back to lunch with Caleb.
For lunch today, we will be having pasta with meat, sauce, and cheese, mini maple pancake sausage wraps, peas, garden bar, warm marinara sauce, mixed fruit cocktail, and twisted garlic breadstick. That is all we have for today, Falcons.